Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adam Kaminsky, Chief Operating Officer here at Indy Roof Company, and we are back with another episode of Ask a Contractor, where we take questions from you, our viewing audience. And today with me, we have the founder of Indy Roof Company, Aaron. It's always fun to do this stuff with you.
It's super fun, so I'm excited. I think we got a couple good questions, and I'll answer a couple. You want to answer one or two? Yeah. We'll have some fun with it.
Sounds good. So what we have for this time is, I think, really, really good questions, and thank you again for sending these in. It means a lot to us. It helps us keep this going. So right off the bat, how do I know if I can repair my roof versus needing it to be replaced?
So I wish there was a simple answer for that. There are a couple things that you can look at to know that, hey, I'm going to need to repair it versus replacing it. It's like some kind of guaranteed ways that you'll need to know that, or that you'll know that. The first one is shingles get discontinued, right? They're not making the shingles. They're not making the shingle color. They stop making that line, a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So there's nothing uglier to me as a roofing contractor than seeing a roof with patches all over it.
Yeah.
Right. And even if it is the same shingle, but the original shingle's 10 years old, it's got algae on it, it's been sitting in the sun, it's got wear, even the same exact shingle will look really bad. Like you get leaks in valleys, and then you just see these valleys that are coming in, and you can tell it's just been completely replaced there, or around box fits or different areas.
I mean, anything that's going to be sitting in the sun for 100% of the time, or whenever the sun is out, I should say 100% of when the sun is out, is going to fade.
For sure.
Regardless of it being constructed and made to be in the sun, it's going to fade.
Yeah, for sure. And the algae is a big thing too.
Yeah.
And there's things that you can do. Maybe that's another question that they get someday, what you can do about algae and stuff. But there is typically buildup of these gray streaks, blue-green algae. And so when you take that off and then you have a perfectly clean brand new shingle, it's not going to look good, and it does hurt your property value, especially if you're planning on selling. So if the shingle's discontinued or very miscolored, you might want to seriously review maybe getting a replacement, because you don't want a patchy roof.
Yeah.
The second thing that you need to know if you're going to repair a roof is what's the brittleness of the shingle.
Yeah.
Right? Because when you replace a shingle, you have to lift the shingle above it up, pull this one off, put a new one in, nail it down, and then reseal the shingle above it. So in order to do that, if you lift this up and it's very brittle, it's going to crease or even break, and that makes it unrepairable. Because if you lift this one up to replace this one, well, now this one's broke. So you got to lift the one above that one, and then it's a never-ending battle, because you're just breaking the shingles all the way up or creasing the shingles all the way up. And a creased shingle is the same as a broken or missing shingle. They've lost functionality. They can't protect you from, the different elements. So those are the two guaranteed ways to know that, hey, you probably need a replacement versus a repair. Now, the newer a roof is, the easier it is to repair it, right? The shingles are readily available. They look closer together. They're way more brittle. You can bend them up and repair things but there's no like set rule where you're just like, hey, I know for sure I need a new roof.
Yeah. Now, so when we're talking about this, sometimes we'll also get the question, well, okay, those are the two primary reasons of why you would want a replacement versus a repair.
Right.
But, talk about the brittleness and what's going to be covered from an insurance claim in that perspective. So you've got some damage and you want to get a repair done, and is that something that's going to be able to be covered by a carrier?
So it would have to be a covered peril. So something listed in your policy that is storm related. Wind, hail, a tree falls on your roof, something. I mean, technically it could be a comprehensive claim would be something that's like storm related.
Yeah.
But
that's the hail, the wind, the tree.
If a car's driving down the road and ramps something and lands through your roof, like that's going to be covered too, but I don't believe it's good. Yeah. I don't believe it's going to be a comprehensive claim. They're like, hey, maybe you shouldn't live in that area. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, as far as like comprehensive claims go, anything that is a covered peril and all that stuff should be listed in your policy.
Yeah. Good stuff.